Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode. This is Africa Football Connect, and yes, you guessed it, it's no longer breaking news right now, because it is now past, I think, about 2 hours ago, that Barcelona have announced Ronald Koeman as the new manager of the club. So good news for other people, and it seems like he has an interesting things, and he has some ideas that he wants to play around with the club so that they can achieve a lot. So before we go anyway, before we even jump to the stories that we have, I would like you guys to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this video with anyone else you can share with, because it helps the page a lot, and when it helps the page a lot, the page grows. So let's get into it. So there are some interesting news that we are getting from the Jadon Sancho deal. It seems like he's just refusing to go away. What is this going to come? When is this going to come to an end? And also there are some interesting signatures and some clubs who are signing. We heard from Sky Sports that they were saying that what were they saying? Yeah, they were saying that the Bournemouth keeper is right now having medicals at Sheffield United, and they will be doing their deals and stuff like that. And there's an interesting deal that Manchester United have set for Dean Anderson, so which is a little bit confusing. If they're giving him that such of a deal, and the player is not going to be playing for the club full time, it's going to be crazy. I'll review all that thing in the end of the video, so you have to stick up in this video so that you watch to the end. And to those who want to connect with us, I'm going to put a link below for the group page. We have opened a Facebook group for Africa Football Connect, where we have fans who just talk about football. Then we'll give you some questions that you have to answer. We'll be asking you, then we talk about them so that we can review them in Facebook, on YouTube, or even another platform. And also I'll put my link also below of my Instagram and my Twitter account, so that we can keep sharing information about the football and whatever that will be happening in the coming months and the coming days. So this is what is happening right now. So let's get to the action. Let's now start talking about what is happening in the world of transfers since we did in the morning. So the breaking news, the most important news of them all. Okay, before we go to that one, let's talk about the first one. So Manchester United are exploring the possibility of signing Bournemouth's 23-year-old midfielder David Brooks after being frustrated in their pursuit of Jadon Sancho. This was Football Witnesses that were giving the information. And for a player like David Brooks, he's really a good striker. He's really a good midfielder. I can tell you that. I've seen him. He plays like a Firmino type of football, and he'll be really important for each and any club that will take them at this top flight football. So we'll have to see what happens, but that's what is happening right now, because they've been frustrated by the Jadon Sancho deal, and they're thinking that they get players who can actually provide something. And I'm telling you, David Brooks backing, imagine players like Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, and also in their front with players like David Brooks is going to be crazy. It can be crazy, and I think they can go after him. I heard that Liverpool were interested in the player, but nothing's happening though. So I can actually say that this now, let me see. Today, the 19th of August, there are actually more transfer rumors of Manchester United being linked with different clubs after a long time, because they were all been focusing on a lot of stuff which is not transfer related. So it seems like something's now actually happening. They're giving up on the Jadon Sancho deal, and they're now going after actually possible players that can actually come to the club. So this is good news for them, I think. Let me hear what people are saying in the comments. So there is Frank. I will only say Frank because I can't spell out his first name. He's saying this: I don't think the board of directors even understand, only cause this is the 13 or more player United are after, but none has come to an agreement. Yeah, which is true. There have been a lot of players that United have been linked with, a lot of players in this transfer window. Not really as lot as Chelsea, but a lot of players, but none of them has actually come to a point of signing a contract. So it seems like this transfer window for the United, it's all about being linked with other players, and nothing is happening. So we have to wait and see what happens. But I agree with what you're saying, Frank. There's to be signed agreement for actually United fans to be happy of whatever that will be happening. And Gamboa Wowza, that's the name. He's saying that this guy is a good player, but I see Lingard in him if he comes. Oh, oh. So you feel like he's gonna come, then he won't get game time, then he'll start go losing a lot of time and start losing his touch. Because what destroyed Lingard, it wasn't because he was a bad player. What destroyed Lingard, it was because he didn't have enough game time for him to keep fighting for the jersey. They didn't give him that much. That's what I think happened to the player. But he's a good player though. Let me hear what is happening now. 3 hours ago, like I told you, this thing happened 3 hours ago. Done deal. Barcelona have officially appointed Ronald Koeman as their club new manager on a 2-year contract. So, like I was saying, Ronald Koeman is now Barcelona manager, and what he had some few interesting things to say. Like yesterday, the Barcelona president had a press conference where he was talking about the untouchable players, and I think I mentioned them in the players. And I'm happy to say that people like Semedo, people like Griezmann, and people like Mandra Stegen are the players that are untouchable. They are going nowhere, and the Messi is included in the deal. So it seems like Koeman's rebuild of Barcelona, he's saying that Messi is the foundation of what he's going to do to the club next season. So he's saying that Messi is going nowhere, and that's the information we are hearing at the moment. And the president of Barcelona confirmed that Messi usually used to say that he wanted to finish his career of football at Barcelona. And he said something that was interesting, the president of Barcelona. He said that money is not a problem. Money for Barcelona is not a problem. Money is there. There are other problems that Barcelona are facing, which is in their management and how they're doing their hierarchy, how they're doing their transfers. But money is not a problem. But because of the COVID-19, they had to lower some of the employees' salary because of how they were hit in terms of the value of their money that they have. So that's what they were only saying. But in the money, it's not really a problem. But in this economy that has been affected heavily by the COVID-19, they needed to lower some money so that they can get other new players. That's what he was saying. And he's saying that the untouchable players are players like Messi, Griezmann, and Stegen, Semedo, Joe. Let me just go to I have the list here. I think I can just read it out for you guys so that you know that the players that they were talking about. So they were saying that the untouchable players, the untouchable players meaning the players who are not even leaving Barcelona no matter what. He said the Lionel Messi, Ousmane Dembele, Anthony Griezmann, Frankie de Jong, Clement Lenglet, Nelson Semedo, and Mande and the Stegen. So these are the players that were confirmed that both the new manager of Barcelona and also the assistant. Oh, did you hear that the assistant of Barcelona is also a former legend of Barcelona, Harry Kewell? I did mention in my former video. You can check it out. You find out what I was talking about there. So it seems like all those the players that he wants to start building his teams from, and he's going to buy some other players that he wants. So we will have to wait what Koeman has for this, because he has been really good. You remember, he's a club legend, so he knows the way Barcelona plays their football. At the same time, he has been playing with big good players, and he has been with the good teams like the Netherlands job. He was in Everton as a manager, which didn't go well, and he became the manager of the Netherlands, which he just left for this job, and he's been very good with Netherlands. I can tell you myself because I've watched some of the games that they were playing. So right now he's buying some players that he feels like they need to add up in the team so that they can build a stronger Barcelona again, and he has some interesting signings to do. So we have to wait and see what happens. So which means that, does this mean, I have a question for a lot of people, does this mean it has now been confirmed that Messi is going nowhere? What do you guys think about what this guy had to say and what he's going to say? So around 5 o'clock, I think in my time it will be around 6 o'clock, they will be announcing Koeman to the supporters. I think that's when he'll give his first speech as the new manager of Barcelona. I think that's what happened. But in terms of the signing and the deals, it has been signed. It's going to be there in the club for until 2022. If he doesn't get sacked, that's what we believe is going to happen. It's a 2-year contract, and we'll get to find out what will happen in those 2 years. So let me hear your comments, what you're saying. Zola Jacobs is saying that Koeman is a hardened man who doesn't take nonsense. If players have a problem or disrespect, he will deal with it. I think Barcelona made the wise choice introducing him in this drought. He also you introduced the possession, and best ball football for the Dutch national team. So his style of play might as well also influence the board in backing him. So he's saying that him as Koeman, it was really a good job for him to actually join the club, and he's going to do as much as he can to make the Barcelona great again. And he doesn't take nonsense from any players. So that's going to be interesting to find out how things will go. So that is exactly what is happening, guys. And they're saying that there's this guy whose name is Brabrico. Your French Brabrico. He said this man won't change anything. Suarez out, Alba out, Piqué out, Busquets out, Vidal out, Rakitic out. He might even Almighty Bomb out. Okay, what is this guy talking about? He's talking about the players that because they've not been mentioned, so it means they're leaving. That's what people are believing. So we don't know what's going to happen. But that's what you're hearing right now. So 2 hours ago, let's move on to another news story. I'm getting tired of this one. 2 hours ago, Manchester United have still not made a breakthrough in discussion over Jadon Sancho's wages demand and agent's fee. There is still no resolution on his salary expectation or intermediary fee or demands from Marco Lichtsteiner acting on behalf of Dortmund. So, which is crazy. I thought this deal was done a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I believe. But they're still talking about it, which is just crazy to actually think about. But we have to wait and see what happens. Lemar Senior is saying that Man United have become a well of money. You put a lot of cash dollars, so I think that means money. Every club wants to get rich when they hear Manchester United is chasing after their players. Dear club, the red side of Manchester don't even tolerate any kind of blackmail. We are already victims of blackmail. Give United fans the time to heal, for God's sake. Why is he talking about when he said they're already a victim of blackmail? When were they blackmailed? Who did they sign was so expensive? Please say something in the comments if you know what this guy is talking about. And he even said that for God's sake. So it seems like he's being hurt a lot. So we have to find out what this guy is talking about. Breaking news. This is a comment by Christopher Draxler. He's saying this. Breaking news. Finally, Manchester United, Jadon Sancho have agreed that today is Wednesday. I don't believe that is a Manchester United fan. I can't do anything but just to laugh about this. What do you want me to do? He just okay, interesting. Let's move on. They are both agreeing that it's a Wednesday, and we know that is a Wednesday. But that's the situation that is happening. We just have to move on. Done deal. Dortmund have signed 18-year-old Reinier Jesus from Real Madrid on a loan for the next 2 seasons. So there's another youngster from Real Madrid who has been signed on loan by Dortmund. I feel like Real Madrid has a lot of stars in their bucket list. I think there are a lot of players who are coming out from Real Madrid that have to be put in different loans. I think the future is looking bright for Real Madrid if Zidane doesn't do something crazy to mess it up. But the future looks bright for them. Litloko Nolosung is saying this. In the next 24 months, the player will be worth 120 million euro. Man, you have got to respect the way Dortmund consider their business. Oh, let me remind you something, Litloko. This is not a signature for him. This is just a season-long loan. So he's not even a Dortmund player. He's just going to be playing there for 2 years, then go back to Real Madrid. So it's not really business that is being done here. I hope you get that cleared and that you'll understand what is happening here. Aubaka Akim, that is a big name, and there's a rhyme at the end. He's saying that that's why they buy cheap and sell big. United should bring our academy talent to Dortmund to nurture them for us, but they would want them to sold cheaper and sell them big. That's what the club is all about. Again to Akim, or maybe I'm the one who's wrong. This is not a sign, this is a loan. It is even written, Real Madrid on a loan for the next 2 seasons. So there's no option to buy, it's just a loan. So the player is not a Dortmund player. He's just a Real Madrid player who has been loaned to another club so that they nurture him for the next 2 seasons, for the game time he's looking for. Then he will come back to Real Madrid. So I hope you get that cleared, guys. Don't get that confused. I hope you really get that cleared. But good luck to both the player and Borussia Dortmund on nurturing Real Madrid's talent again. Former Burnley midfielder Jeff Hendrick has completed his medical at Newcastle ahead of a free transfer to Steve Bruce's side, Sky Sports report. Okay, good luck to you. That's what I can only say. Roma are on the verge of completing a €50 million signing of Napoli forward according Milky. Siracusa is under we will be included in the final deal to bring the 26-year-old to Sant Oblique. I don't even know those stadiums, so I'll just pass and I can't even pronounce them. Sorry, people from Italy. Those words are just so hard for me to pronounce. I even struggle on some of the English words, so what do you expect? And I did English. Oh, then there's the latest that I was doing. I had written, I had heard, and I was waiting to say it. Manchester. Oh, but before I read that one, guys, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, click the like button on this thing. It helps the page a lot. So please do that as soon as we can, guys, so that we can enjoy our time here at Africa Football Connect. And please don't forget to click the link down below so that you follow on the group page that we've created on Facebook, where we'll be talking football. Only football fans can join, and we'll be monitoring whatever you post today if you are a football fan who wants to post something, because we want nothing else but football information on the group. So thank you very much. If you do that, it will help the page a lot. So let's continue. They're saying that Manchester United are ready to offer goalkeeper Dean Anderson a new 4-year contract worth around £100,000 a week. Sources the Sun Sports. So that's what I was saying, that I don't get these guys and whatever they're doing. They want to offer him that amount of money, but he's not going to be the number one goalkeeper, and he's not going to always be there, unless if they have another decision that we don't know that they're going to release or they're going to review in the end. So we'll have to wait and see what happens on this situation. But that's the information we have for now. I won't be talking of the championship because it's been a lot of information about the championship. But that's the information we've been getting right now, guys. I hope, let me hear your comments about the deals that are happening and the rumors that we're hearing. Do you think Messi will leave Barcelona this season, like it was said to be done, that he had asked that he wants to leave? Do you think, guys, he will actually leave? Well, everything that we're looking at the moment doesn't seem like he's going anywhere, and we hope that something can actually happen from all the deals that we've been hearing. But for now, this is what we take, and we have to accept the situation. So tell me what you think, guys, about the deal. I hope things goes very, very well on all the rumors, and tell me if any Manchester United signings or rumors that we're getting from Manchester United are going to come true, because it doesn't seem like there's anywhere they're going. It's just rumors, and they're just a lot. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Sam, your host, and I hope to see you on another video. And this is Africa Football Connect. We meet again in a few minutes or few hours or even next day, but we'll definitely meet again. Thank you.